Gusto mo bang mag-invest sa Canada pero wala kang idea paano magsimula? In this video, I will teach you the step-by-step guide how to invest in Canada, especially sa stock market. Investing in Canada can seem intimidating, especially for beginners. Kasi most of us Filipinos, we invest in Philippines, we buy lands, we buy house, na hindi natin alam kung gaano ka-effective and easy how to invest in Canada with actually a good return. In Canada, we have different types of investment account where we can effectively grow our money and enjoy the different tax advantages. This guide will actually help you how to start your investing journey from opening your account to buying your first investment. Step 1, open an investment account. Ito yung mga different account na pwede mong i-open. Tax-free savings account or TFSA. Whatever you deposit or withdraw in this account is tax-free. For example, nag-deposit ka ng 10,000 and then tumubo siya ng 20,000, you can actually withdraw the money without getting taxed. And whatever unused contribution room na hindi mo nalagyan ng pera, for example, in 2024, ang contribution room is 7,000 and hindi ka nakapaglagay. In year 2025, it's another 7,000 for contribution room. So ang total contribution room mo is 14,000. Registered Retirement Savings Plan or RRSP. Whatever you contribute to this account is tax deductible. Example, your annual income for this year is 100,000 and nag-contribute ka ng 20K for RRSP. That actually lowered your income from 100,000 to 80,000 because of the contribution. And this account is typically best for retirement investment account. First Home Savings Account or FHSA. For me, one of the best account na ginawa ng government of Canada for us as a citizen or as a resident. It's like TFSA and RSP combined. That's why we got FHSA. But this account is intended for the first-time homebuyers only. Contribution room are tax deductible, same as the RSP. And withdrawal from this account for home purchase is tax-free as well. The contribution limit per year is 8,000 and the maximum contribution is 5 years for 40,000. After opening an investment account, it's now time to select kung anong provider mo siya i-open. It's either you can open it to bank, credit unions, or online brokerage. Like we personally use Wealthsimple and Questrade. Step 2, fund your account. Now you can link your bank account sa investment brokerage na ginamit mo. You can start with $20, $50, or $100, whatever you are comfortable with for initial investment. And this is the important part. After transferring your money to your brokerage account, you need to invest it as soon as possible so you can see your money grows and it starts earning. Step 3, it's time to do your research and choose your investment. Focus on ETFs or exchange traded funds for diversification and lower fees. One example for this one is VFV that provides exposure to S&P 500 or the top 500 stocks in the US like Google, Tesla, Facebook, Nvidia. Another one is XEQT, which is globally diversified. Once na bumili ka ng XEQT, you are already investing in US, Canada, and different part of the world. Always prioritize index fund for broad market exposure, simplicity, and it's easy to invest. Step 4, buy your ETF and be consistent. Every month, once you deposit an amount in your brokerage, you need to make sure you buy it consistently. Whatever you have extra money to put in your account, invest it consistently. Always be buying whatever the price is. Disclaimer lang po, lahat ng na-mention na securities, equities, investment in this video is not a financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Please invest at your own risk and please do your own research and due diligence. If you want to see more contents like this about investing for Filipino investor, please hit the follow button and subscribe. And I'll see ya.